What is up, everybody? In this video, I will show you how easy it is to add any audio to any of the weapons in GTA 4. That's right. You can do it yourself. You don't need to depend on the modders out there. Initially, you will just need the file once from any of the modders to make changes to your GTA 4. But thereafter, you can make changes as per your wish. You don't need to depend on the modders anymore. You can mod it yourself. So to proceed with that, you will need a couple of things. First is Audacity. This is the software that you will need to create the audio or maybe extract the audio from maybe a soundtrack or something that you might have saved somewhere. So that's first thing. You need Audacity, the software. Second software is the OpenIV. This software will help you make changes to your game, the GTA 4 installation. Third is this file, GTA IVAUD. You can do a Google search and there's a website for this specific file. You can download it from there. And fourth, you will need the weapons.ivaud. So this file is the one that will help you make the changes to the sound. And this is the file which contains all the sound or the audio files for all the weapons in GTA 4. So I got this from one of the modders on the internet. I will paste or add the link to this file in the description. Once you visit that file or the link, this is the page that will open. And this is the link that you need to click on to get this file. This is already a modded file. It has some, I guess it has most of the sounds changed in it. So we will use this file as a reference. I was not able to extract the IVAUD file from the GTA 4 installation for some reason. So I will be using this file as a reference. So make sure you have the Audacity installed and the OpenIV installed. And to begin with, you will need the audio file. So in today's video, I will be using the song by Big Shaq, where he's making some weird noises from the song Man's Not Hot. So I was able to find a file or the track which did not have the music, it just had the audio. And from that, I extracted a section of it and imported in the Audacity file. So once you have the Audacity open, click on File, go to Open, navigate to the Big Shaq's file. You will have your audio. Now, what I have done is I have extracted the bit that I want to use. Let me just play it. Yep. So this is the weird noise or the sound that I will be using as the sound of the pistol in my GTA 4 game. So what do you do? To move on, you need to select the part of the audio that you want. So if I want just this much of the audio, I just need to select it. But for me, I guess I'll be using the whole thing. So I select the whole thing and go to File, click on Export, and click on Export Selected Audio. This will only extract the selected part of the audio. So for example, if you want to select only these two voices in the audio file, select those, go to File, click on Export, click on Export Selected Audio. But before that, one thing we need to be careful of is that the GTA 4 game uses the audio file which is in mono format, not the stereo format. So for that, we need to do is we need to click on this option. And you see there's this split stereo to mono. For me, it is grayed out because I've already done that. Let me see if I can revert it to stereo and show it to you. Okay, so this was the whole audio track. First thing, click on this option above the mute and solo. Click on split stereo to mono. You see now 2 tracks have been created. Select the bit of the audio that you want to use. For me, I will be using these 5 noises. Go to File, click on Export, click on Export Selected Audio. Now, when you're about to save, you need to make sure that you select the first option from the list, which is the WAV Microsoft Sign 16-bit PCM, because that's a format that GTA 4 supports for the audio. So having that selected, choose the destination and click Save. The name as of now of the file does not matter, but later on it will matter. So we'll see then how we work with it. So for now, just click on Save, click OK, and we're done. You can minimize this. You don't need Audacity anymore as of now. So let's go and check the audio. This was the audio that we had selected and extracted. Let's play this. Okay, we have it. Now, going back to the required files, we need to open the GTA IVAUD. This is the interface, and through this file, we need to open the weapons.ivaud. Click on Open. Navigate to the folder where the weapons.ivaud file is. For me, it's right here. I select that and click on Open. Then here you can see we have all the files that are mapped to all the gunshots and whatever action the gun has to do. Reload, maybe cock the gun, shoot the gun, whatever the gun can do. So if you click on any of the files, it will play back. Okay, so I had made the changes already to this file, so you can see I have that silly noise and added to two of the audios. So this time we will be doing it to the pistol. So these are the 2 files. The pistol shot 1 L for left, pistol shot 1 R for right. So since we have the files in the mono, we will need to add the same file twice in this list. So to begin with, right click on it and we see 2 options: extract selected and replace selected, and third is information. Let's click on information. We see there's the name of the file. Select it and copy it. Go back to the place or the location where you had extracted the file from Audacity. This is my file. Right click, rename. Make sure you rename the complete thing. Don't miss the extension, even though it's the same, but just for safety. Remove it, right click, paste. It looks like we missed it. Let's do it again. Better we extract it for once. Let's select the location. Okay. Where'd it go? Let's try that again. Temp. Oh, okay. It goes under weapon. So every time you extract any of the files, it will go under the directory called weapons. So yeah, there it is. Pistol shot 1L.wave. You need to copy the complete name with the file extension. So copy and go back. This is the file that we had extracted using Audacity. Right click, rename. Make sure you rename the complete file with the extension. Boom. That's file number 1 that we have. Second, we will need the right one as well. Extract. Okay. And that too goes under weapons right here. So what we can do is we can simply make a copy of this, because the left and the right are the same sounds. Now copy the whole name, go back, rename the copied file. Let me delete this. These are the old files, we don't need them. These were for the AK-47. So yeah, we have the pistol shot 1L and the pistol shot 1R. Same as this. However, this one is the shuck. The same goes for this one. Perfect. Now, select the pistol shot 1L, right click, replace selected. Pick the one that we just renamed. Make sure you map it correctly with the name. Select pistol shot 1L for pistol shot 1L on the list. Open. As you can see, it is highlighted with blue color and it's kind of in bold, which means it has been replaced. Same, we do it for the right. Right click, replace, select the right one, and done. We're done. All we need to do is save. Click on save IBAUD or click on this floppy icon to save. For now, we're just working with these 2 files only because this is the default weapon that I remember that I have with me in the game. We'll figure it out if we need to change this one too. Alright, so save it, close the file. Now, this file has been modified. We have added the shacks audio in this for the pistols, left and right. Now, open the OpenIV. This is how the interface would look like. You need to pick Grand Theft Auto 4, and since it is a Windows computer, I will select Windows. Now, I had already set up this application, so there may be an option that you may not see in this video, but you may see it while doing it yourself. So what happens is, for example, let's talk about Max Payne 3 Windows option. So if I click on Windows, it'll ask me to find or browse a location where I have installed Max Payne 3. Similarly, you need to do it for the GTA 4. Since I have done that, it will not ask me again, it will move on. So if it asks you, just navigate to the folder, browse to that folder where you have installed GTA 4 and open that folder. It will have the path and then you can proceed. So this is what the GTA directory or the installation directory structure is. Now, since we need to change the audio will be under PC audio SFX. Scroll down till you find resident.rpf. A warning: before you make any changes to any files in the game, make sure you make a copy of it. You need to go to your GTA folder, navigate to the option GTA 4 directory, PC, SFX. Inside SFX, there will be a resident.rpf file. Make a backup of it somewhere in a different drive, maybe a jump drive or your backup disk, anywhere. So, coming back to the OpenIV, once we click on the resident.rpf, we see that there's a folder inside it called resident. Open that, and we see there's a file called weapons. This is the same file as the open weapons.ivaud. For some reason, I was not able to extract it from this ivaud, the original file from the GTA folder. So I had to use a file from the modder. So we need to replace this file with the one that we modified. So to do that, first step, here at the top, there's an option called edit mode. This will enable or provide us the options to edit anything or any file within the game. So first click on edit mode. Click on yes. Now, this is the file that we need to replace with the one that we modified. So right click, replace, find the file that we modified. For me, it is under the required folder, weapons.ivaud. Select it, click on open. You see, it just changed the file size and it says compressed. It's been modified now. The file has been replaced. Now, before we close out of this, we need to do one more step. Let's go to File, click on Defragmentation, click on Defragment. Click OK. Open Rebuilt Archive, click No, and we are done. Resident.rpf, resident, weapons, and we can see that yes, it's a sound bank file, and it's the same as this. The file size has been changed. It's the same as of the one that we have here, the one that we modified. So yeah, the sound has been replaced now. You can now just click on the edit mode to remove the edit option for the safety purpose and close it. Close out of this, close out of this, and now let's start the GTA game. Let's see if we were able to make the changes. Let's see. For some reason, the language is in Russian. Might have messed up something previously. Okay, so let's try it out. This is the pistol. Let's hope it works. Okay, you can hear the audio. Maybe we may need to change one or two more files. Even the cops have the same weapon as we have. Let me show you the changes that I made to the AK-47. It's just corrupting. Let me get rid of the police. Let's run away. Let's go to some place quiet where we can hear it. I'll be adding the boom to the bazooka next. We'll see that later. But that's how we do it. Let's get rid of the police. So yeah, that's how we do it. Follow these simple steps and you can make any changes to the audio of any of the weapons you want. Just make sure you have the right audio file in the right format.